Hello again, everyone. We went down to do a little bit of healing between episodes, and then on our way back up we realized, hey, check it out, some of the vault was unexplored on the right. Let's see if we can go ahead and find some stuff. Well, we have found lots of blood and money, and there's like a little bit of a sparkle down here. Could this be the potion that we needed? It's a purifying powder pouch. Don't know what that does. That sounds powerful. But we want to explore this right side, because it is dark and we don't know what we're going to find over here. Still looking for more add mana, looking for more ambrosia. We put away that convoluted wand so we could carry a teleport wand and still have the ability to port around. That looks like a wormhole. It is. This whole right side was unexplored in the vault, believe it or not. Stuff happening in here. Where are we gonna find that ambrosia? Well, we'll detoxify this so I can grab this. Ugh, so much for detoxify, I'm just hurting myself. Where are you? Freezing liquid. Not what we needed. Aha! But this is a mushroom biome. And we did say we needed more mushroom stuff. Something's hissing over here. I don't like the sound of it. Ow. Thing just nailed me. I'm gonna burn. Okay. Well. Freezing liquid. Questionable utility. Guess that kind of works as like a bomb you throw at the bad guys. I do believe water can pop in this jungle, but if we detoxify, we'll get our water back. Ideally without fire in it, to make steam. Nothing's worse than like a jar of steam. I think this will all melt the metal, but, well, should have thought of that. I just... Ooh, what is hitting me? I'm not sure. Is this cursed rock? No, it's just vault rock. Okay, I just wanted to have a little bit of a source of concentrated mana before we go barreling off to the right. This is mostly destroyed over here. Good thing for the repulsion. This is painful. Looks like the concentrated mana puts the fire out. That was kind of clever. This episode is once again focused on exploring, tinkering, looking for certain spells that are going to make our life easier. Add mana. Add mana. I don't know how many times we can say it. Okay, we did see a wand to our right. Ugh. Ugh. We're gonna be going back and healing sooner than later. Sea of oil, cool. Is this trapped? I believe so. Toxic. Careful about touching this stuff. Okay. What is that? What's going on? Uber invasion? Saw blade orbit. Ow. Okay. That sounds extremely painful. Alright, here is a mushroom biome. Great. Shotgun and saber. Staying with the two classics. First these frogs. Nothing in there. Frogs and bugs. This could be a very big mushroom biome, if I recall correctly. That was a polymorph man. Why don't we eat that body? Because I don't know what this other thing is. Fire plus concentrated mana plus blood. What happened to our potion? Why is it all fire? So our... Ooh. I am on fire. Severely on fire. So that potion got corrupted with some nonsense. We're going to dump all that out, because this is not what we want. We don't want whatever that was. Fire. We want this. Scoop this up. I'm hearing electric. It's sounding electric in this area. Okay. We also definitely have all the resources to go find the gold. And that could be a cool thing to do in this episode. Just go grab the gold. Okay, good find there. I think we have the health to... That better not be acid. Okay, it's toxic sludge. Alright. Not much better. Here's that mushroom biome yet again. We can do a little bit of light perusal. Missing wand? Not a... Whoa. What was that? Whew. Sorry, you may have seen me jump. I get a little bit sensitive. Wormhole to nothing. I like exploring these, but you would be surprised the amount of times you just find a worm in there. Alright. Worm blood we did find. This better be worm blood. It's peat. It is not worm blood. Some of this is worm blood at the very top. If I drink the peat, I get gassy. Yeah, there's gas. Okay. I think we should just go get the gold. What do we need to get the gold? Well, a teleport wand. Check. A good drill. Check. That's... we have that, so... This can be a little bit squirrely. We have to, kinda fumble around in some brick up in the sky. But if everything goes according to plan, we're gonna get paid. And when I say paid, I mean a few hundred K, which could really matter when we get to parallel worlds. And we're starting to prepare ourselves for parallel worlds. We're just missing... We're missing that second Ambrosia potion. We're not going to go into there without... Because we'll be fighting Scott every Holy Mountain. And the Ambrosia resources are just minimal. Now maybe there's a way to create Ambrosia. You know, there is a concept known as alchemy in this game. Like in lots of games. But if we combine different liquids, there may be a way to actually create it. It'll be like, well, if you pour the flummoxium in whatever, then this thing happens. I don't know it. I don't know any of it. We could spend all day pouring different liquids together in an attempt to create Ambrosia. Like an alchemist attempting to make gold. I don't know. I see darkness. We're going to check it out. We're up to level... This is level 2. But we are getting near the top. This should be a shattered holy mountain. It is. Unholy about this anymore. Ooh, this terrible low-level drill made thing. Is that Pete? Dang. I was like, ooh, worm blood. Okay, this should be level 1. Oh, that's right. Remember we found that little like potion room. Oh, there's Ambrosia. Are you kidding me? There's 2? Next to some strange liquid that hopefully is not lethal. We're going to very carefully set down that concentrated mana potion. We are going to go... Bleh! And we got a second Ambrosia potion. And there's a third one right there. Oh my lord. Boy, well that changes everything. Now we know we need the gold because we are going parallel. Now before we go too parallel, we also want... Why is it wet up here? What's going on up here? We're going to grab this Orb of True Knowledge. This is the end game spot. The Skywork, I think it's called. Okay. Orb of True Knowledge accomplished. There's another Orb of True Knowledge I'd like to pick up over here on top of the pyramid. Which is the way we're going. There's a floating island. There's a floating island. We're in the desert. Just gotta find that, Air feels hot. Interesting. I don't really want to fight the monster over here just yet. There should be an orb up top. And there may or may not be another orb after we kill Bad Man inside. We don't have enough healing to deal with that this second. So, I usually like to go all the way to the right. Alright, that's 3 orbs. We could have came up here a while ago, but... What? The watchtower? I don't recognize any of this. Has this been added? This is all new. This is not... This is a new structure. This is Epilogue 2 stuff. This is crazy. Okay. So, there is a bizarre new building. We will explore that another time. Because, wow! I've never been in here. There was never a watchtower back when I played. And... Alright, still. Parallel world would be through here. Then we'll go through Curse. There should be a... it's their curses. We don't grab these. Or you do, but I don't. I'm not interested in this, but we know we're on the right track when we find that. And now we can begin the dig. Don't get stuck in here, please. Hard to get stuck with a teleport wand, so... So what do we do at this point? Well, we begin randomly digging through this. Unless they took it out of the game, which would make this episode really, really boring. If I'm just digging in here forever. Still, we're at least going to learn, like, my tactic for trying to find the gold. Somewhere buried up in here, in this rock, on the upper right side of the overworld, in the dense rock, is a room that is filled with hundreds of thousands of gold. I want to say at least a couple 100K. And now with this Ambrosia, should we have the healing, we can go right into a parallel world with this, even during this episode, theoretically. Only 15 minutes in, we really could start to explore, really push the envelope of what we want to accomplish with this character. Tons of parallel worlding is not going to be necessary to get to 11, but it does make it easier, especially if we have some form of healing, like infinite healing, like using Alpha on the teleport wand with Circle of Vigor in it, so that it's just infinitely casting it. Will allow us to just pretty much go forever. But we need letters to do that, and letters are going to be in the sky, is one place to find them. But we're going to need lots of money. It's expensive stuff. Okay, so the first thing that's gone wrong is we didn't find it yet. Now, once you reach this edge, we are too far to the left. So basically what happens is I just turn this into a rat's nest of digging. Because somewhere there's money. Unless they took it out. I mean, the watchtower is brand new. Who even knows what's in there? I didn't even know that existed. So we're really going into something blind. That has to be Epilogue 2, because I have never seen that before, and I have ran around the overworld forever. This is not it. Okay. So we make our way back up to the right. We needed that triple drill to make this real clean-like. Doing this with a crappy drill is just impractical. Like, out of desperation, you can be like, alright, I'm gonna find the gold with a single drill. You probably don't want to be recording that for YouTube, because you'll be digging that all day. There's an upper layer on this too, which will just take us out into the sky. If we see that upper layer, if we see the sky above us, we've gone too high. It's really somewhere in the middle here, and I think it can kind of spawn a little bit randomly in a couple of different places, depending on seed, obviously. So far, we haven't got lucky. I have found it right away before. I have simply not found it. I've also been like, wow, it doesn't exist. There is no gold. And if we get close to, like, Cursed Rock on the right, then we'll know we've gone way too far to the right. It already feels like we're going too far to the right. I got stuck on a piece of gibberish. So we're going to start to kind of angle down now. Because as soon as we see that Cursed Rock, then we're at the edge of the world for this universe. And that's too far right. And it's starting to feel too far right already. Either way, we tear it up, and it will be, unless they took it out of the game. Oh, ooh, there's the curse. Okay. So we know we've gone to the right side all the way. That curse is something we're going to be digging through very carefully with that Ambrosia potion, and we can be more liberal with it once we decide that we are going through to the parallel, because we saw a second Ambrosia potion right there in the level 1. I'm really surprised that I missed 2 Ambrosia potions sitting there in that mini potion room in the first stage. We're looking for the gold. That looks kind of promising. Could this be it? No. That just means we're back into where that curse spawns. Okay. Take a break because we did not succeed. Let's try a little more up. A little uppity. Okay. I know, thrilling content, yes, but when we find the gold, it will all be worth it. We are talking about quite a bit of gold when it is... when you do manage to pick it all up. It's so much gold, you can drown in it. If you're not paying attention, it will kill you. Because it is a Scrooge McDuck pile. This looks... I mean, we have to be on the right track. We are tearing this mountain up. It's around this level. It's just not quite big enough to, like, guarantee that you're going to crash into it as you try to drill your way through. The amount of time I have spent searching for this. Right, now we're fanning a little bit. That can get messy. Okay. The sun was shining through for a second, so we are probably too high. Let's bank to the right. And down a little bit. Where is the gold? Give me the gold. Why must you be so elusive? I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, we don't want to drill too much of it. And this is it. Wow. Wow. 98k, 99k, 101k. So we found it. It still exists, of course. I don't think they do a lot of taking stuff out of the game unless it's objectively broken, so I don't know why the gold would have been removed. You can see how my oxygen meter starts to flare a little bit. But yeah. It's full Scrooge McDuck. I like to just go right into it. But you can die. You have to be at least slightly careful. If you just kind of move up into it, you'll usually catch your breath as it's falling. 149k, 152k, 56. Ooh, there's just so much. Get all this side gold. Little pockets will tend to collect around the sides. But we mostly just need that sweet middle. Can't really teleport in here. Ah, the gold. Oh my. $200,000. Greed is not affecting this. This is just money that's just spawns into the world. Glad we were able to discover it without having to search for like an hour. Felt like we were looking a long time, but I knew it would show up eventually. Those side pockets. Be very thorough. Oh, and there's just so much left. It's so bright. Oh, we picked up a lot of it, but let's get this so it doesn't keep flowing out the side from my entry point. 250, 260. This is going to fund those reloads that we need to do in the parallel worlds. When I say those reloads, it may only fund a few reloads to start, but there's some immunity perks that would really go a long way to help us. Immunity to fire, immunity to explosion. Even vampirism at this point, With that circle of vigor, I'm almost not as concerned with vampirism. Because all we'll need is, what, alpha? One of the letters will do it for us. Which we may want to just go get healed, because we don't want to go exploring the sky without, while partially wounded. Taking this money, getting healed, this circle of vigor or something, getting back to full, searching the sky for a letter. That's probably going to be a lot safer than going to hell right now. I don't have lava to blood or whatever the spell is that's going to get me through the lava easily. Alright, we're just going to pick up the last residuals here. We don't have to get every little piece. I mean, we're rich enough that money is now not really a thing. I mean, it is. I say, well, we don't need to get it all, and then I double back, of course. Whatever. I'm thorough. It's free. Except for my time. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Leave a little on our plate. I would just love to have one of the letters that will break the game wide open for us. Are we healthy enough to do this? 315 life. Why is there another roof over here? The sky is not this way? Okay. There's the cloud. Ho ho ho! Okay. I'm now being teleported all around. Let's go get healed. I'm already sketched out. There's like mages swapping me around. Excuse me, swapper. Alright, we ended on the pyramid. Ooh, that was a little bit crazy. We certainly can heal with just using our Circle of Vigor, and then we can go back and try it again. Won't take too long to head back into, like, the world. We need a Holy Mountain, obviously, to put that Circle of Vigor on, which would be in level 2. Fish Pond. Stuff. Weird lakes. I can dig through this. We'll come out in our... Okay. There we go. That was easy. What's in here? We don't really need to explore the first level. That's Ambrosia on the ground. We'll remember that in case we need to do some siphoning. I'm gonna scoop this. Can I make a basin? Just make it a little pit. Fill up this ambrosia. There's really plenty of ambrosia around here. This is just extra ambrosia, which could be exactly what we need. Hey, there's our discarded... Remember at the beginning of the episode of after I died? Like, oh, we lost our tablet. There it is. This is a busted holy mountain, so we have to go down further to heal. But then we are really gonna, before we mess around with the parallel, I kind of want that, I want alpha. Or, I mean, I call it alpha, but I don't really remember the name of the spell. There's a letter that will turn Circle of Vigor infinite. Ooh, why is that shooting like that? Why did it go so far? Okay, maybe we need to put it, like... Okay, that was much more healing. Okay, we had to waste it to do that. I needed something to, like, affect the spell. I didn't use it. Can we throw some stuff on the ground that will not be as useful for us? Don't need this drill. We need room to buy the spells. Holy Lance, yes, you're cool. What? Anti-gravity, why? Okay. Looks right. We are healed. We have used all of our reloads, so we definitely have to go all the way down to get that item recharge. Name for it. We're gonna try our luck in the sky. We need the sky shop. 350 grand. And then we find alpha. We find the appropriate letter. It's like, cast the next spell. It's something like that. The letter is very simple. What's important is that it casts... There's their other ambrosia at 100%. Never forget that that's there. Make a note of it. Into the sky we go. Famous last words. It is a dangerous area filled with mages. Mages that don't like you. So I want to kind of go how I was going before. What is this? Look at this. Strange brick in the sky. That's obviously something. Obviously a thing. Up we go. Don't polymorph and kill me. We wanted this so we could get our levitate back. And then I feel like one of the shops is along this wall. But if we just keep going up and it's like getting infinite, then we'll know there's no shop. I swear there was a shop along this wall. If there isn't, we know there's a shop along the left wall. Which, you know, we'd have to teleport over there. Looking for a sky shop. Looking for a sky shop. Feeling infinite so far. Feeling very infinite and not like we're going to see a shop anytime soon. I don't know, the world is huge, okay? So we will call it at some point if we keep going up here forever and not getting a shop. Not even getting enemies, sky enemies. It's like expanding the size of the world and like making the file huge. There is a limit to that. Like if we sat here all day, the game would just like crash or start repeating certain biomes. I don't know exactly how it works, but it can't. Obviously, it can't hold an unlimited amount of data. The things that are infinite are, you know, not actually infinite. This is feeling quite infinite to me. We're gonna go, we'll give it another minute or two. Because I should have seen the shop by now. The sky is getting closer for me, though. Well, what do you guys think? Who am I talking to? Me? I don't see a shop happening here. Minutes. It's a little longer. It's like it's just around the corner. It's not, though. There doesn't seem to be anything up here. Okay. Change of plans? I may just like appear in the sky, like around enemies if I cut left here. We are flying. Entered the work. What? Yeah. This is it. Okay. So. Oh, the sky. Hey, this is a shop. This is a shop. Something's hitting me. I'm freaking out. This is a shop, though. Okay. Or it should be. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. Okay. The enemies up here are going to be very uber. Health is okay. Health is okay. Please. Just don't teleport me. That's all I ask. Oh, man. Save for him. What is this? Sand? That looked weird. Alpha. Is that the spell? Excuse me. Alpha. Cast a copy of the first spell in your wand. Then we're just gonna run. We're just running away. Because we don't want any of this. Money should be pretty green, but... What happens if I go down? Am I just gonna run into another... sky? With chaotic polymorphine? Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. I don't like going directly through this at all. Fire in the sky. Electric sounds. Why did I choose to go through this? Okay. We're gonna go around. We're getting out of here. Am I on fire? I am. Okay. I've been hit with some sort of return. I'm porting around like a goof. If we go all the way to the right, between these sky stages, we'll know that there is no stage when we go all the way to the right and we hit a wall. Which we did. Now we can safely fall here. We are going to go back to a holy mountain. We're going to attempt to make the Alpha Circle of Vigor teleport wand. It's a Stens classic. I'm sure plenty of people have made this before. It's like a very rudimentary, but as I'm teleporting, which we know I like to do, well, I don't teleport as much as I should, but I will soon. We will be healing every time we cast it, because I believe Alpha will let us cast that Circle of Vigor without it ever running out of charges. And if you do the math on that, that's just healing all the time. As I'm porting, it's like blah, 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 just back to full. So I think what ended up happening is we went way too high and we ended up in like a mid-level skywork. Something's shooting at me. I don't like the sound of that, whatever that was. A random mob up here. just flying. Look how high we went. We just went excessively high. Wait, I mean, whoa, what is this? I didn't see this on our way down. Get me out of here. Oh, okay. This is one of the boxes, the music boxes, like evil music. Okay. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. No, 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 no. Alright, now we're by the gold. Okay. I panicked. This is going to be much safer now. We're down into Happy Town. You saw I got, like, electrocuted suddenly there? That was just... That could have been really bad. Could have been like, you're electrocuted, you're polymorphed, you're dead. You don't want to just go flying into places that are covered with mages without a game plan. There's no solution to being polymorphed. I mean, there must be. There's plenty of people who are like, excuse me, if you took the time to read your spells, sir, you'd see that you're just doing it wrong. And that's fine. I don't mind it being a little extra difficult. I haven't found a way around polymorph. This thing is still, like, just spewing. Did I get everything I needed out of this basin? Scoop, scoop, scoop. Never enough ambrosia. Hey, our Our old tablet again. Hello. Ah, memories. Down we go. This wand better work. Please work. So how is it supposed to work? Well, the thing needs to cast multiple spells. Sure. Is there like a cast 2 spells around here somewhere? It doesn't matter what kind of mana it uses. 5, fine. The wand is good. Cast a copy of the first spell. It's working. A little slower with this, though. Wonder if we slip that recharge, whether or not it's going to be, like, stupid fast now. Oh, it's perfect. We just heal. This thing is just always healing us. The alpha will make this thing heal. This is what we wanted. It's going to make a funny sound. While we're porting, we're also healing. This shouldn't heal the mobs that I'm aware of. And, like, get used to that sound now. Oh my. But it's the sound of life. And that is, my friends, parallel world time. This is one of my favorite wands to make, because it is the ultimate mistake eraser. Bottle and a half of Ambrosia, a permanent healing teleport wand, a beautiful drill, and a reasonable shotgun. One thing we're a little hurting in is DPS. Like, we should be starting to think about making... Yeah, you'll be hearing this constantly. We should be thinking about making a bouncy burst, like, heavy shot wand at some point. Is usually where I like to go. But this shotgun will do for now. We have to go around the pyramid. Do we want to kill the boss in here? Oh, sure, we can. Absolutely. Who knows what he's got in there? I know he's got health. I'm going in here. I'm not afraid. There he is. The bad man. Okay. Let's try it. Watch me die. This projectile's not doing anything. Only has 700 some life, so I really have to saber him? Stay at full with that. He's wounded from something. He's hurting himself. Other mobs are attacking him. Where are you hiding, buddy? Alright, he hurt himself somehow. Which I find comical. Where did he run to? Ooh, he makes a crazy song. Where'd you go, buddy? He completely just pieced it. I'm hearing teleporting. I'm hearing, like, bad sounds. There, is that him? Well, what are you doing out here? There you are. Oof. Heal, heal, heal. It's like he has to open his mouth and then I can blast him a bit with that. Oh yeah, that did it. Okay. When he opened his mouth, that put it over. He had a wand and some stuff. He had an extra health. He had chaotic random spells. and a wand. A unremarkable wand. I still thought it was fine to kill him. I mean, I was like, we're in a neighborhood, we permanently heal, he's gonna at least give us a health. So we are off. Now we have to go around that watchtower again, that brand new building. We are terrified about actually going into, because who knows what's in here. There's like lava traps all around it. It just looks menacing. And I usually like to dig right around here, like kind of in the middle. And this will be our parallel world tunnel. Very careful, like. We want nice and smooth. We douse ourselves in Ambrosia, we move forward. We drill, we move forward. We drill, we move forward. For those of you who don't know how to do this, you might learn something. I'm pretty sure the whole player base knows how to do this by now. But if you're kind of the kind of person that wanted to figure everything out on your own, then maybe you shouldn't be watching this, but maybe you find it interesting. We're going to Parallel World. And it's very similar to the other worlds, and there's an infinite amount to the left and right. But there are horrible monsters that are floating around in the overworld for Parallel Worlds. Soon we should be seeing Curse Rock. Very soon. And then we have to get through, you know, a good few 100 feet, or I don't know the unit of measurement. We go through a decent chunk of Curse Rock. There it is. Now, normally you'd look at this and be like, "Oh, that's the end of the level." But yeah, you can kind of see how that is working. With the heal item, it's like I could theoretically just go using that alone, but okay, hold on. Being a little awkward with this. We dump this up, get it on us. 14%, 22%, 15%, 12%. You just basically keep track of it. 8%. 8%. The more we scrape on the ground, the more it rubs off of us. 6%, 5%. Time to douse a little bit more. $5, $12, $36. That'll do. Might have spent an excessive amount for that part, but you gotta use it. 33. Awkward tunnel alert. The less we step, the more the stuff stays on us nice and safe like. 21%. 19. 19, we're still okay, we're still okay. Stepping a little bit, down to 17. Stepping again. And like sometimes walk backwards. 12%, 10%, we may need to redouse. Okay, redousing means you shoot it straight up. 30%. Now, if I were more Rambo about this, I would just be like, oh, I heal through it because of my permanent healing wand. It's just... Careful with that drill, dude. Better safe than sorry. We have that extra Ambrosia potion. Let's not overly complicate things by, like, going, oh, just tank it. I don't like the sound of that. This is longer than I remember, but soon we should be seeing the end. 10%. Still no end. 8% we gotta redouse. Oops, bad throw, bad throw. 26, okay. Just a touch. Just spray a little bit up in the air. And we are out. We did it. Time for new perks. However, to get to where we're going to get new perks, which is going to be probably in the next episode, we want to teleport through the overworld quickly, because there's like Steve's, I think, and there's bosses. There's like the Master of Wands, or some other type of some minor version of him, or the Alchemist, I believe. There's like giant alchemist bosses just wandering around the parallel universe up in the air. Once we get down into the world and go down, you know, the traditional Noita path, we won't encounter those types of enemies that I'm aware of. Unless everything has changed in Epilogue 2. I mean, heck, there's a new building. What else could be different? I haven't the foggiest clue. So, we'll dig through. Another part is we don't have to go back here. If we enter any one of the portals in the portals that lead to the Holy Mountain, they'll take us actually back to the main universe. So we can use that to just go home. There's going to be perks in every Holy Mountain, though. And that is going to be delicious. We could be getting immunity to all sorts of stuff. So there it is. The new world, East Lake. And I'll go 2 or 3 deep in all of these. I mean, you don't want to go like 5 or 6. I think it starts to act crazy. The game can get a little bit glitch. But it's totally safe to go 2 to the left, 2 to the right, maybe 3. But that's all adventure for the next episode. We go find new perks. This has been huge. We now permanently heal. That's just full stop. We permanently heal. We found more Ambrosia. Things are looking good. We're definitely going to be... Something will have to go very wrong for us to lose now and end up with without just as on the dead screen, because we just need those 11 orbs. We're at 3. Then we'll go grab the work, carry it up top, and rejoice. But let's not jinx it, right? Lots can go wrong. As I stand here, something horrible could come kill me right here. Excuse me. So we should stop before we die. Alright, see you guys in the next episode, which is going to be very exciting. Glad we got all that gold earlier in order to do some major shopping. Alright, goodbye.